everybody! Welcome to Illustrator Jones once again. Nice to see you all. Hope you're okay and all well. Everything's okay. There's another scribble sketch. I just drew this weird square and out came a robot. Not a monster. It was going to be a monster. I did think that, but I went with robot instead. So I was quite pleased with the robot. The reason being, doing a robot, there's a lot of talk online all about AI. Don't know what your thoughts are on AI. And all of a sudden I've noticed there are millions of illustrators appearing out of the thin air with incredible skills in illustration, drawing some really high-tech stuff, you know, and you think, is this AI? Or is it yeah, we don't know, do we? We don't know, we can't tell. Because they're putting it out as if it's their work. So I drew a little robot. And I have come up with a slogan for the robot. No AI here. Actual illustrators only. Actual illustrators? Get it? AI? Oh, well, I got to work on it, I know. It sounded good to me. Yeah, I might do that for the actual title. No AI here, only actual illustrators. Which I thought was quite funny. Yeah, proper AI. Don't know about AI. It's a bit of a cop-out, isn't it? It all comes down to money at the end of the day. Nobody wants to spend any money for you know, people's hard work. They'd rather have it done by a machine for nothing. It's like everything. Don't know why they bother. Having a human race, there's just no point. Anyway, who just wants to talk about rubbish like that? Not me, that's for sure. But yeah, so it was a little robot, I thought, and it is Seamus Gumshoe. He's at his desk and he's designing upgrades for this robot, and it was to do with AI, you know, giving it artificial intelligence. I sometimes think I've got artificial intelligence because it doesn't feel real to me half the time. Oh dear, well, never mind. But yeah, so doing all the pencil now. So thank you ever so much, by the way, for all your lovely comments recently. Really kind of you, really nice comments, and you know, I made some new friends. It's really nice. So, and quite a few of you over in the US of A, which is surprising. That's actually where most of my audience is in America, which is, I find, quite funny, really. They're not appreciated in your own country. No, you gotta go abroad. You can't call. Is America abroad? I suppose it is. Yeah, but anyway, I've given it a nice wooden floor. I wanted to give it a feel that he's in some sort of workshop, and that he's, you know, fine-tuning the blueprints of his robot. And I love the fact, I've always loved the fact, ever since I was a kid, it's got to do with something I've seen when I was a child. Actually, I tell you what it could be. I think it might be. Is it Wallace and Gromit, The Grand Day Out? There's a little robot on the moon. It looks like a cooker. Isn't that on one wheel? Or is it not? No, it's on two wheels, isn't it? Anyway, that's the kind of idea. It looks ridiculous, this huge thing sitting on a little diddy wheel, you know. It always makes me laugh. You know me, you know, it don't take much to make me laugh. But, yeah. Oh, there we go, look. No AI here, only actual illustrators. Which I thought was a very funny thing. Yeah, it's funny, you know, I've gone off. I've left it. I haven't done it for a long time, actually. Is colouring in on the computer, because I used to do all the pen and ink, like you're watching it now, scan it in, and then colour it on the computer. You know, that's. But recently, No, the last about last 3 years now, I've just used watercolours to colour it all in. And I just finished a book for children called The Cowboy Bellboy, which you can probably buy before long on Amazon by Book Life Publishing. Lovely people there. And I did all that in watercolours, and they said, yeah, we like that. So I think the traditional hand-drawn stuff looks nicer, you see, because it looks like its skill's gone into it. It's alright to press a button and it just goes with all the colours, you know. Any monkey can do that. But, yeah, not everybody can, you know, get the watercolours out and do a watercolour painting. Well, I can't really. It's, you know, I do a terrible job of it. Well, I think I do. But yeah, hand-drawn stuff, traditional stuff. It's I think we're losing out here a little bit. Anyway, it's not important, isn't it? If you're having fun drawing, no matter what you're using, you could be using a tablet, couldn't you? Having a draw, you could have one of these screens that you can draw on. You know, I've got a Huion tablet, but it draws on the screen there, not on here. Only because that's what I'm used to using. I'm like that when I'm drawing. Not actually looking at my hand. I'm looking at the dot on the screen. But you've got these screens now, and they're beautiful, you know, and people sit there drawing. It is another tool. It's just a different type of tool, and it's still drawing. It's still hand-drawn when you're doing it that way. You know, but AI, don't know about that. That's cheating, in it, really. It is cheating. Anyway, I enjoyed this drawing. It was good. It was a change from monsters. Although I did put little Furt in there. Can you see him behind his drawing board? The strange thing is, well, you know what my desk looks like. That's basically it. What you're looking at there. But I did like the robot. I thought the robot was cool. He was quite funny, quite, you know, childish. And I'm not, if nothing else, I'm childish, as you may have noticed. Total child. That's what my wife keeps saying. Yeah, total child. She doesn't talk like that at all. You're so immature. Oh dear. So how's it been with you guys? All right. Weather's been horrible here. There's hardly been any sunshine. I've been drawing a lot, actually. I tell you what there is. That's what I've been doing recently, is setting up a shop on Fourth Wall, or FW. I'll put a link in the description. Oh, there is a link in the description, actually. I'll put it on the screen for you to see. And you can buy my merchandise there now. I've got t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, badges, posters, framed pictures as well. A lot of them are, I'm going to have to learn to speak again, I think. A lot of them are the work that you've seen on the screen on YouTube. So yeah, there's a link in the description to go to Fourth Wall, and you'll see. Just have a look. You don't have to buy anything. I'd just be interested to see what you think. If you think, Chris, that's terrible, take it off, it's awful, I will. Well, I promise I will. But if you think it's alright, you know, just give us a shout and say, yeah, it looks good. You know, you don't have to buy anything at all. That's not why I'm telling you. Just want you to have a look and see what you think. You know, if you think it's terrible, let me know. I will be upset though. I will. I'll be terribly upset. But yeah, Fourth Wall. It's, you know, I've ordered a t-shirt from there, so just to see what it's like. I've done a Seamus Gumshoe FIB agent sweatshirt, you know, with a hoodie it is, and I've got Seamus Gumshoe, big letters down here, and a FIB badge on the back and on there, and a Seamus Gumshoe picture on the front. I fancy one of them myself. I really do, but oh dear, I should buy one myself, to be honest. I could wear it, couldn't I, on camera? That'd be cool. Ooh, Yeah, so it just trying to bring in a bit of money, you know, just to try and pay the bills. I tried doing that with this, you know, with YouTube, sorry. You know, but it's good fun to do though, and hopefully it's encouraging everybody to have a go at drawing. That's the main thing. I don't think I can ever make any money out of it. Just don't think it'll happen. There's billions of people on there, loads of much better artists than me. So, you know, what do I expect really? Can't expect anything else, can you? Yeah, it's good fun to do, I got to admit. This is I think this is my favourite part of it, is doing the voiceover. I quite enjoy doing this bit. I think I should call myself voiceover man. Oh dear. I tell you what, if you want the best voiceover, or the voice I think he's absolutely fantastic. It's on a NHK News. Have you seen that? And they do a thing about journeys in Japan. And it's a fella called Bill Sullivan, his name is, and he narrates the show. Oh, do you know, I think he's got a lovely voice. Really lovely way of talking. Really nice. Bill Sullivan, his name is. He does all the stuff over there in Japan. Yeah. Tell you who's very good at voiceovers was Bernard Cribbins. He used to do a thing for fishing, and he used to do the voiceover, you know, the narration of that, and he was very good at it. I used to think, a lovely relaxing voice. Not like mine. It's like claw going down blackboard, isn't it, listening to my voice. I do apologise putting you through this, you know, every fortnight. I nearly didn't do this week, you know. I'm running out of time constantly for some reason. People turning up and going, "Fancy a cup of tea?" And you go, "Oh, all right then, come in, you know, have a cup of tea." There for hours. My mum and dad. It was. Oh look, on the computer now, scanning it in, done all the inking, scanned in the drawing, tidying up the border now. Because I like it framed, and I'm gonna go to colour in a minute, which I'll be using watercolours for. Yeah, I'm gonna print it out on. Oh, do you know? Give me a sec. I'm gonna tell you what the name of the paper is. It's called Navigator. The paper, it's in a yellow packet. You can buy it at Tesco's. Navigator, 120 GSM, and I paint on that. You best to stick it down on all four corners with a bit of masking tape. I didn't with this one, and you'll see it going all winkly. Yeah, I'm wearing my bill making stuff uniform. Got to do that. Watch his latest video when he goes away to America. He comes over to you guys in America. He goes to it's not a Comic-Con, it's a game thing. I forgot what it's called now. I don't think it was his cup of tea. He's a bit like me like that. He's like, oh, flipping heck. Well, I used to play lots of games on the computer, but I used to play for hours, you know, but not anymore. I prefer to draw, to be honest. I got to admit, I prefer the creativity in drawing. My son doesn't understand it very much. He says, oh, you know, why didn't you play? I do play. Play a bit of pool. I like pool. A bit of Forza. I like that. The latest one's really cool. But yeah, I just do. I've always enjoyed drawing. And now I've thought up this character, Seamus Gumshoe, and where he's, you know, what the adventures are. I've written nearly 9 books now. I've only published one. The other one's still on half. Still haven't put the text in. I've got to put that out soon. Not the other one's selling off the shelves. Don't think I've sold one. I might have sold one. But anyway, yeah, I think it's only $7.99. You know, some comics, like, do you know Judge Dredd, the 2000 AD comic, right? How much do you think that is now for a kid's comic? It's 10 quid. £10 for a comic. Remember the Beano used to be 10 pence. 10 quid. That's just pegging mental. It's pegging mental, that is. It's absolutely ridiculous. And they're full of swearing. That's just me. Old-fashioned me, I think. No, not old-fashioned. Just don't like bad language. Try not to use it myself. Unless I hurt myself. Sometimes, you know, heck will come out. I have been trying not, you know, to make sure I don't use bad words. But yeah, it's expensive. These poor kids, honestly, you know. I didn't get £5 a week when I was a kid, pocket money. I couldn't afford blinking 10 quid for a comic. Dear, I don't know. Never mind. I buy the, you know, they do volumes of the old Judge Dredd comics, and there's loads of different characters. The other one I like is the Blue GI one. I forgot what his name. Rogue Trooper.
Hello everybody. Food here during this very tedious, lackluster segment of this program. I wanted to give you this general little message. Listen to this. I'm grateful for your kind attention to my message. Thank you ever so much for listening. See you again. Bye.
Anyway. Yeah, just tidying up the drawing now on the computer. Just, you know, little bits and pieces to fix.
Warning, this video contains rude sounds.
Hello everybody, Food here. Welcome to Illustrator Jones. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Also, if you want to know when the latest video is about to be released, please subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. Bye everybody.
Yeah. We're going to get to the colour in a minute. I'm going to print this out on that. Forgotten already what it was. Aviator, is it? Yeah, is it Aviator? Can't remember now. I'll put it on the screen. You can have a look at it later. Oh dear. It's a lovely bright white paper, and it's quite silky. So it takes paint and it takes ink really well. And it's also lovely when you... I use a colour laser printer. Now this is one thing I wanted to tell you. Here's the paint going on now. A lot of people have mentioned that when they paint watercolours onto their black pen drawings, the paint actually goes over the pen drawing and makes it look dull a little bit. When I print out these on the laser printer, and it works the same way as on a photocopier. If you photocopied your drawing, you know, printed it out, the powder, the toner that's used, for some reason it's quite silky shiny, and the paint doesn't go on it. It doesn't stick to it. It just comes off it. You paint over the black line, and it goes like that, whoop, off the black line. So it leaves all the black line beautifully clear. So if you want to do your black and white, it's a cheap way of doing it. Go down to your local printing place or somewhere that, you know, that has in Tesco's they do. They've got photocopiers. Print out your pictures there, and you'll have the same effect. Plus, you can have a few printed out in case you mess one up, and you can have another go. And you know, you're talking pence, aren't you, for a photocopy? Yeah. So that is a way of doing it. Because I don't know why, but the water doesn't settle on the ink, on the toner. It shears off and just leaves it black, which is lovely. Really, you don't get that problem then of the ink dulling out your pen. I think not sure if you used Indian ink, it would do the same thing. It wouldn't stick to the Indian ink. I'm not sure. You'd have to test that out. So I'm using this big brush now. If you noticed earlier, I used the big brush with the tub of ink to make the background all black. The reason why because it's quicker. That's why I use a big brush. It's quicker. Plus, it stops me fiddling. So that's why I'm using it now for the yellow. Stops you fiddling. There you go. For the big patches, it's better to use a bigger brush because you don't leave so many brush marks on the paper. It looks flatter, if you know what I mean. It's funny, I haven't done one with the Copic markers for a while because I do enjoy using the watercolours. I like the mixing and the to-ing and fro-ing. Plus, they're quite economical watercolours. They do last quite a while. Although saying that, the Copic pens are not hugely expensive to buy the refills. The watercolour is an old-fashioned style, isn't it? It's quite a nice finish to it. I like it. I like it very much. My daughter, Daisy, she uses gouache. Posh girl. Yeah, she uses gouache. She's now tempted to buy Winsor and Newton top of the range gouache. I think she's seen Nerd Forge. You know the girl on Nerd Forge? She uses those, and I think she's taken with that. But yeah, it's coming now. Putting all the colour on. Putting a bit of skin colour on the bits that are not in the light of the are not in the light, basically. Learn to speak. It's not easy, this, you know, speaking on the run like this. No script. Oh, as if you didn't know. As if there was a script. Yeah, so it's... I hope it's still recording. Oh, I worked out what was wrong with Filmora. It kept on going off. If you click record when you're doing it on your camera, and then you go to your phone, and I go, oh, I forgot to plug it into the into the charger, which is in the computer. Plug it in, Filmora goes off, and I was like, oh, that's what it is. So because I go automatically to the chair, start painting or drawing, come back, and it's been off since I started. I thought there was something wrong with it. It wasn't. It was. Don't plug your phone in. Plug your phone in first, then press record, then press record. Oh, it's all a learning curve, I suppose. Yeah, so it's all fun and games. It'll all end in tears. I'm telling you now. It'll all end in tears. Aye. Yeah, I give him little green eyes. Little green eyes. No, I like him. I was quite pleased with him. He's quite cute. I think he's the cutest thing I've done recently. Probably won't get... well, the last videos haven't done very well. Yeah, all you loyal people have been watching it. I know you have. But I'm barely getting over 100 views now. I don't know if the people are fed up with it, or it's just not interesting enough. I don't know. I just keep trying. Keep going. You know, that fella drain cleaning Australia, you know, millions of people watching him clean drains. I'm drawing here. There's hardly anybody watching it. Oh no, if I go and clean drains and shout, is this is where I'd rather be. Where would you rather be? He gets millions of watches. Oh, it's unjust. He is very, very entertaining, though. That's the funniest thing about it. I watch it. So funny. Very, very entertaining. When he gets all excited, you know, he goes, Bruce, Bruce! Oh, I do like him, yeah. No, it just explains why he's popular. I'm just a boring old fart. Oh, I can't compete, can I? Putting my Posca on now. This was good because this brings everything to life. Gives you a little bit of freshness and light sources. They're great, these pens. Really, really. Yeah, Posca. If you want an advocate for your your acrylic pens, I'll be there. The sales will probably go down. Oh. Yeah. Coming to the end now. Coming to the end. Not long to go. Yeah, I managed to meet these two videos up, you know, together now. Yeah, recently I've been fighting with that. Now and again I forget to do a clap. It's like the clapperboard thing they do. I do that, clap, and then I join up the claps on each video just to make them match. The worst one is this: you in the camera, on the phone, and this, because I think they're slightly out, so it sounds like I'm in a bread bin with this echo. Hello, 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 hello. It doesn't sound like that at all. But yeah. Oh dear me. Yeah, if you like the videos, everybody, please subscribe. Leave a like. Leave a message. Tell me you like it, you know. Cheer me up a bit. It's hard not to take it personally. But yeah. Oh, it's yeah. I love it when I add all the shiny bits, because he's all metal. You have to have quite a few glints and glimmers of light bouncing off him, so it makes him look metallic. Yeah, we're nearly there. I think we're going to the computer in a minute again. I hope I haven't slowed that one down. Goodness me, put everybody to sleep. Yeah. So yes, it's not an action-packed scene this time. Sorry, no monsters in it. Just a big robot and Seamus drawing. Well, it's actually me drawing, basically. I hope my nose isn't that big. Oh, hairdryer. Drying some of the Posca. There we go, onto the computer. Now, when I put it in, I scan it in, and then I go on to contrast and brightness. I brighten it up by 20%, and then I do the contrast up by, I think it's 30%, 35%, and it gives you kind of a vibrant look. But you see, that's still not AI, is it? That's me doing it physically by my eye, you know. It's still not that. Let the computer do everything for you. Oh, I've gone on about that too much, haven't I? You'll hate me now. No, you'll have people, you know, signing off, listening to him go on about AI. Boring. Boring, boring, boring. Yeah. I've got no funny sort of stories to tell you. What speed is that going? Is that slower? I thought I'd slow it down just to show you how I work on the computer. There's adding even more little bright bits in there, and a little bit of white crosshatch in there, just to fade that line out a little bit. Can you see that? Using the pen, the Huion pen. Oh, which is that? Yeah, put the old signature in. And me copyright. Gotta put your copyright on your drawings. Especially if you're putting them on YouTube. I've heard nightmare stories about all that. There we go, and that's the end result. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for watching. You're really kind for joining me every time we put one of these up. I'm very grateful for your support, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks, everybody. Bye! Are they gone? Yeah. They're gone.